If you watch any popular YouTubers like Logan Paul or Emma Chamberlain, you may have seen a sponsored ad or two pop up in their videos for a company called Current. So what is this debit card that so many influencers are talking about, and what does it actually do? In this video, we're going to look at Current, the Current debit card, what this app actually does, some of the pros and cons, and who it's actually good for. This video is sponsored by Current, but I will still give it a fair review and walkthrough. If by the end of the video you do decide that you want to sign up for Current, I will have a link that you can use in the description and in the pinned comment. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the different account types and key features that Current offers. Current advertises itself as banking for modern life. Some of the key features that they promote are faster direct deposit as well as cash back for using your debit card at select merchants. We'll dive into the details on all of those, but first let's back up a bit. When you first sign up for Current, it's a super quick and easy process. You'll have to enter some personal information to get that account set up, and then you'll need to select an account type. They currently offer a basic plan, which is free, a premium plan, and a teen plan. As of when I'm filming this, for that basic plan, you'll be able to use your account for standard direct deposits. You'll get one savings pod. You can budget for a single category of spending. You'll get to see those spending insights, and you will still get those instant notifications for purchases. With that premium plan, they'll send you an exclusive Black Premium card. You'll get access to that early direct deposit feature, which means that your direct deposit can hit your account up to 2 days early, depending on your employer. With the premium plan, you'll also get 3 savings pods, budgets for each category of spending. You'll have gas station holds automatically credited back to you. You'll get overdraft protection. And just like that free plan, you will get to see your spending insights and get notifications for purchases. For the teen plan, a lot of the features that they highlight are intended more for the parents' use. So you'll be able to instantly transfer money into your teen's account. You'll get notifications for all purchases. You'll have the ability to block specific merchants if you don't want them shopping at certain stores. You can set chores for them to complete and automate allowance payments, and you can have multiple family members that can add money into that teen account. Once you're all signed up for the app, they'll give you an account number as well as a routing number. You will be able to access the app right away, but for that debit card, you will have to wait for them to actually physically mail it to you. When I signed up, I think they said that the wait time would be around 1 to 2 weeks, so they did expedite me a card for the sake of making this video, but the original card did come in the mail a couple of days later, so it's not a bad wait at all. The card itself is a nice, sleek Visa debit card, and you can use it anywhere that Visa debit cards are normally accepted. You can add money to your Current account at any time, either by linking an external bank account, by setting up direct deposit, or once you have that physical debit card, you can actually walk into participating stores and deposit cash that way. As far as Current's features go, I am going to talk about both features that you can use on the basic plan as well as on that paid premium plan, but do remember that you can always start out with that basic plan and upgrade at any time once you've used the app for a while, and whether you decide that you like it or not, that's always an option to change your account type. One of the biggest beneficial features of this debit card is that they do actually give you some cash back options. So they have over 14,000 merchants that are participating in their cash back or points system. So when you shop at one of those stores, you will get points for it, which you can later redeem for cash. All you have to do is open up your points map to see where those merchants are located. You'll tap on a participating retailer and you'll tap activate offer, and that's how you can start earning points with that merchant. Current does offer free ATM withdrawals as long as you're using one of their in-network ATMs, and luckily they have around 40,000 of them, and they do give you a map to actually find where those ATMs are near you so that you don't have to pay a fee for using some other ATM. Once you do actually start using your Current card, you will get to see a graph with your spending insights. So this basically just shows you what categories you're spending your money in what stores you're spending your money at, and it can give you a good idea of where your money is going if that's something that you don't usually track. And based off of those spending categories, you can actually set budgeting goals. So with that basic plan, you're going to be able to set budgeting for one category, but with that premium plan, you'll be able to set budgeting goals for all categories. Once you have a budget set, Current will send you an alert if you get too close or go over your budget for that category. Something that I love with any fintech app is when they allow you to separate out your savings into different categories, and Current does offer this, and they call them savings pods. Basically, you can set up and name these pods for whatever savings goals you have. You can add money yourself to these savings pods, you can opt into rounding up purchases to the nearest dollar, and any of that extra money will go towards your savings. So for that roundup feature, for example, if you bought something for $9.40, that would be rounded up to $10, and that 60 cents would go into the savings pod of your choice. With the basic account, you get one savings pod, and with the premium account, you can have up to 3 savings pods. Another feature that you can access whether you're on a basic account or a premium account is Current Pay. This is just their peer-to-peer payment platform where you can send and receive money from other Current users. So let's talk about some of the features that are only available with the premium plan. The first is faster direct deposit. How fast is faster? With Current, you can receive your direct deposits up to 2 days early. So how this works is your employer will send the payroll of when and how much you should be paid. The Federal Reserve sends that information to Current. Current will credit your account immediately, which could be up to 2 days early, and you'll get your money instead of having to wait those extra few days for it to actually hit your account. The second feature is that overdraft protection, which they call overdrive. So as long as you have a premium account as well as direct deposit set up, you can get up to $100 in overdraft protection, meaning that if you accidentally spend more than you have in your account, you won't be charged a fee for up to $100. Now, the key here is that it's up to $100. It will likely start out at a lower amount, but the more that you use your Current account and the longer that you've had it, they can gradually bump up that overdraft protection for you up to that $100. The third feature is gas hold removals. So if you've ever bought gas from a gas station in your life, you know that they will place a hold on debit cards or credit cards. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a temporary charge that they put on your account until that actual final balance of your gas total shows up in your account. For credit cards, that hold that they place is usually only $1, but sometimes if you go to a funky gas station or if you try to use a debit card, that hold can be $50 or more. For some people, that large gas hold can be quite problematic, so Current will actually remove that hold charge from your account immediately. All of those features are great, but I do want to talk about a few of the cons and things that I would like to see from Current in the future. There are certain limits that they set for maximum daily spending on ATM withdrawals and for those peer-to-peer payments. You're going to see very similar limits across other fintech apps as well, so this isn't really a Current specific thing, but it is something to know before you sign up and to stay aware of when you're actually using your card. If you're out here trying to purchase like a $4,000 couch on your Current debit card, you're gonna run into some problems with those limits, so it is just something to keep in mind. Another potential con for some people could be their style, I guess, of customer service. So when you try to contact their support team, this is mostly going to be through an automated system or by sending them a message and waiting for an email reply. This is a customer support model that a lot of fintech companies are using right now, but with anything money related, I do think that people like to have a phone number that they can call, even if they don't really use it. People like knowing that if they needed to, they could reach a person quickly. So I do hope that that is something that Current will consider adding in the future. So to sum it up, what kinds of people would Current actually be beneficial for? Pretty much anyone who wants a cashback debit card, especially if you are someone that shops a lot at the stores that are participating in their points and cashback program. It's also good for anyone who's looking for a simple and secure mobile banking option. It's a great financial app for teens to start out with and to help them learn about spending and saving their money, as well as working in some of those allowances if that is something that you usually do. Now, I also think that Current is a really good option for people who either can't get a credit card yet or who are on their first or second credit card. If you're building your credit for the first time, a lot of times you will have a really low credit limit and you won't necessarily want to put all of your regular expenses on that credit card because it will run up your utilization rate. So in a case like that, the Current debit card would be a good alternative for being able to put your regular expenses on a card and still getting some of those cashback bonuses. I hope this video was helpful for some of you out there. If it was, and if you are interested in signing up for Current, that link to Current will be in the description box as well as the pinned comment. And I will see you guys in the next video.